Hello YouTube, welcome back to 4 in a row or Connect 4 game that I'm going to make in Visual Basic. This is part 3. I think it's going to be the last part normally, but else it should be maximum one part after this. So, but now we are going to make the function that checks if it's 4 in a row and stuff like that. But as you know, 4 in a row is it goes like this. You can have it so this, and this, if you know what I mean. You can have 4 blocks like here, like this, diagonal, this, horizontal, vertical. So I made a picture that's going to help us. We're going to base us on the 1 coordinates. So if we want to check, like go up here, we have to do -1 and -1, and here +2. So this is going to help us to know how to check it. So public function check for on a row. And it will ask us what row do we want to be checked. So we're going to do x as integer, and also the y positions of the one we want as integer. But in here we need to make like 4 more functions. Private function, oh wait, this is going to be a boolean. Private function check vertically x as integer, y as integer, as boolean. And I'm just going to copy and paste this 3 more times because it's all the same. Horizontally check, diagonally right, and diagonally left. So left is going this side to the right, so just to give it like different names and stuff. So if check left x y equals true, or let's see if we can do it. If true, or check right x y equals true, or check horizontally x y equals true, or check vertically x y equals true. Why am I putting these things that I forgot the name of it? Is because if I would remove them, well, actually you don't have to type them. Well, yeah, but now you can type everything on a separate line, because else it would be like going here. It's way too long. So if this one of these 4 statements is true, then we know we got check on 4 in a row. So return true. Well, maybe no, or not. I was just thinking about maybe a better system to make like a file that would give everything back. Well, maybe that's a better idea. Check how I can check data, and check data as a property. What property is that going to be? Property, yes. Let me see here. Grids. Let's just remove everything because yes, I want to save that, and open only these two because it's way easier to do. So what do we need? We need to just have the, if it's 4 in a row, property like well, 4 on a row as boolean, 4 in a row, and a property that contains the panel box items as panel box. Public sub new. Well, can we make them public? Property, yes, just to be sure. Public sub new takes a for on a row as boolean and I as panel box. 4 on a row equals 4 and items equals I. Gives us a error. Looks like he doesn't want us to do this. I as panel box. Well, then we just make it a list of panel box. But then we need to make this property well, actually even not. Just remove this. Okay, we were here to array. Now he's still not happy. Let's make it another property. And now it does work. Okay, this is pretty weird. IS panel. So now it is all working. So if we not use a property, okay, that's pretty weird, but I do not mind. As check data. Dot dot for on a row. There new check data true, and well, now we have to make it a little bit different. Instead of doing or every time. Oh, it already has one. If and last if dim boolean when as boolean equals false, if well, when it's true, boolean when will be true also. Dim items as list of, well, here we're going to use a panel box list. Well, actually a new, I'm going to set the data for its, well, the index, well, the maximum size, I mean, but just once it's here we can just do items dot add range dot items. And now that I'm thinking about it, we should actually be doing item as check data is this, but I'm going to copy and paste this first. Check rights vertically and horizontally equals diagonal left, copy paste, horizontally is here and or vertically here, paste, okay, the right one here, vertically here and horizontally here. Dot items well, actually not items, from right, and now we can just do return new check data, boolean win, and items to array. Okay, that's what, that was pretty big. So now we want to check the current user, if it is item here after public last set as point. So after each turn he will only when it's true he will set last set equals new points xy. Check vertically. So vertically means this. So we have to check, we can let the x coordinates stay the same, and then we have to go like 3 upwards and 3 downwards. So first of all we're going to do dim list list items as new list of panel box for y equals y, for int y equals no, int y equals y to here we have to check the rows, so rows minus, well, to y plus 3, and after this for int y equals y to y minus 3. Okay, so if grid well, if int y going plus means if y is greater than the columns, if int y is greater than the columns we currently have, maybe -1, then we want to return else. Well, we just want to exit for else if grid x int y dot used equals true if grids x and y dot backcolor equals dim current color as color equals form main dot player's turn dot color current color. Then we know we have to add it to the list. Dot add grid x and y. So but as soon as the color is something else, we want to stop doing it. So exit 4. Why? Because else if we have something like you have a green square here, a red one here, and then 3 squares, green squares here, then it will say it's 4 in a row, but actually it's not. So once again, I'm just going to copy this, well, what's inside here. So if it's less than 0 instead, to exit the for loop. And this can all be the same. Now just if list.items.count is greater than 3, else return new check data true and list items dot to array, and this one is just the same except for it being false. And now we can just copy this in every of these methods. The first one is since when do I have so many? Okay, let's go with this one now. Horizontally, that means this. Now it's instead the y coordinates can be the same, but the x one's not. Int x int y, and normally if you change it should be okay equals x. If int x is greater than rows, so this one is all the same, I guess. Diagonally right means like this, going to the right. This is something else. Here he has to check the, first of all, going +3 here means his x coordinates will be +1 and the y coordinates -1. So what was it again? It was x, yeah, it's just me drawing a bit. xy. So x plus 1 and y minus 1. We also have dim int x equals x. So x will be going to plus 3 and y will be going to minus 3. Once again, x going to the x going plus 1 and y going minus 1. So the best thing to do is make a little note: x plus 1, y minus 1, to go to the right upper. So for and x to x plus 3 this integer equals y if int x, oops, why doesn't it want to go now this? If int x dot columns is greater than columns exit 4, or int y is less than 0. So for each, at the end of each one, it will go to int y minus equals 1. Okay, if here we already got our int y dim int x as integer equals x, dim int x1 and then here we can do int x1 plus equals 1, I think it is. So if you're going downwards now, x will be minus 1 and y plus 1, y plus 3, x minus 1. So if int x 1 is less than that, or int y is greater than rows minus 1, yes, that should be correct. And now the same thing for this one. Only the way around. So here it is much easier, as we have to check if int x is greater than columns and int y is greater than rows minus 1, and just int x plus equals 1. So this is going up, and this one will be for going down. So if int x minus 1 to minus 3 step minus 1, yes, if n to x1 is this and y is less than 0. But I think I made some mistakes here, like say for example when it goes minus, we have to set step minus 1, else it will go automatically upwards, and that's not what we want. Step minus 1. I think I forgot it also here in the first thing. Nope. Minus minus goods and minus yep. I think that is good. I'm not 100% sure if it's all correct, but I guess it is. Let's rebuild it, and now let's do after each turn, after the do turn from the form main, do turn. Before going to next turn, we want to do dim data as check data equals grid dot check grid1 dot check for on a row. And now we want to do grid1 dot last set x grid1 dot last set dot y. If data dot for the row is true, then or then only now we want to do next turn. If the data for the row is equals true, or it is, well, if it's true, then we want to do color items. Display, well, let's make it do win, and it takes data as parameter. Do win will be color items data dot items and message box dot show string dot format one. Simple as that. Player star dot name. And now we want to do grid one. Well, let's just see if it goes like this. Color items, method stub, for, let's do this I 0 to 15. So this will be what color should we put it? Blue and black or something. Yellow and dim as boolean equals true if boolean else boolean equals not boolean. This will just change it from true to false every time, and if it's false to true. If boolean, then for each item as panel box in items item dot back color equals a yellow, and the other color should be purple or something. I do not have a let's say blue, yellow and blue. Okay, does this for 14 times. Let's now check it out if it does it. Well, actually not, it doesn't do it because it doesn't check. Oh, it does check after each turn. So Matty versus the AI. Let's go for a instance Matty 1. It's only 3 of them. Yes, actually, but we're not going to do this stupid flickering thing. Just color each item. Okay, let's check it out one more time. So once we reach 3, it will also already say I won, but that's pretty stupid. So now it doesn't say anything. Here it is. AI won. AI won again. Okay. So if somebody won, to disable the panel buttons dot enabled false, so no one can click anymore. And when it resets the game, it goes to init, and init will reset it. Panel buttons dot enabled true. Now with the strange thing in the grid, there is a little bug. Let's just check out if it's to right or to left. Matty lol. Let's see if we go up here. So vertically, when we go 3 up, it's that problem. Reset game. Click. Okay. Vertically is like broken. Let's see if we can go up here. Then we need this. Okay, so horizontally it also writes, and just checking if it's go the same problem with the left sides. Okay, that's what I need to know. But I think it has 2 times the same item. So let me see, it was vertically that went wrong. So 2, 3, so T. So vertically is terribly wrong. As you can see here, I'm using the X coordinates for it, which is not a good idea. Just here Y, X plus 3, and then here the same X, oops, X, Y, and here X. Vertically to the left, I think it was. Well, let's just check if vertically now works. That's pretty weird, because the last one we added was here, so it checks to the left, sees no one here, to the right, but skips this one, and oh, I think I found it. Else exit 4. Let's copy this code, paste it here, 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 here. Okay, let's check that out one more time. MB M1 because he thinks he has to start at self. So if I'm going to do a new system, well, not new, but something else. So add, we're already going to add the grids, the item that we're going to check, because that's, we know for sure that that is a item we want. So list, and did I add it to here? Nope. This items dot add grid x y. So now we can just do, let's see, let's go to the top here first. Okay, so here x plus 1 going to plus 3, and here x minus 1 going to there, x plus 1 going to only 3 again, x minus 1 going to minus 3. Here it's a little bit difficult, more difficult. The ends y for the check diagonally right, just going to do it like here, and x needs to be plus 1 while y needs to be plus 1 too. So y equals y plus 1. Here it needs to be minus 1, so minus 1. Here it needs to be minus 1, so minus 1. And I think I forgot something here. Yep, minus 1 to minus 3. And yes, I changed it here. Plus 1 to plus 3. 3 plus 1, and this one needs to be minus 1. And now let's check it out. B oh my god, I messed it up, and again I messed it up. M1 because obviously I got 4 in a row. Let's check it out. And yes, this worked now. This does work, but now it doesn't only color these 3 items. Why? I am not sure why yet. Let's check vertically first. Vertically. Vertically, it goes to plus first, and then it goes to minus. Quick replace. Why does the quick replace not show up? I guess it's broken now. So I better didn't change it. Well, actually we should just, now that I'm thinking about it, we should just take rows, what was it, y plus 4, so that is rows minus 1. Columns minus 1. Here it is, rows minus 1. Well, actually minus y minus 4. This is actually going to be 0. 4x plus 1 to x plus 4. X is our columns, so columns minus 1. X minus 1 to x minus 4. And x is our columns, so but to minus 4 it means, well, let's just change this all to 0 first. Now x plus 4 is our columns minus 1 to 0, x plus 4, columns minus 1 again, columns minus 1, x minus 1, I'm hoping I didn't forget something right now. M1, so vertical is perfect. Horizontally is still broken. And now it says here it wants. Yes, vertically. Vertically means our y needs to go up and down. And as you can see, we are using x. So vertically is pretty bad made here. Well, actually I changed, I messed up these two. Check vertically is this one. Okay, so in the check vertically, I found a mistake. That is where I mistyped the items. This should be y, 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 y. So let's check it out one more time. Now vertically doesn't work at all. So I'm going to debug it because else I will never be able to find them. Maybe some one of you guys have already found where I did my mistake, but I haven't, so check vertically. Bam. Oh. Okay, so the X actually it's not this was good, but just rename it to Y because it's confusing. So let's test it out one more time. B. Okay. B1. So one more time. Okay, so when I got 2, I will do it. So B. Go in here, check it. I think I did something wrong. So going up vertically, it doesn't need to be checked. Exit 4 goes to here. It sees, okay, play. This one, checking vertically, grids, int y is 4. Huge mistake here. So let's do it again, but without this one. MB. Before I'm going to click it, I'm going to check it. It's used, being true. Two items. It's 3. So it doesn't have enough. Click this one. So now this one is working. Huge mistake. and M1. Okay, so without this, I think I solved all the bugs now. I hope it, so let's check it out vertically. Bam, I won. Reset. M1. M1 and horizontally. Yep, we got it working. So this basically is everything for me. There were some problems with it, but it's all over now. So now you can add stuff like how many turns and stuff like that. Basically, I just want to check out if the AI is working. One more thing, and that is to check draw. Public function check draw as boolean for x 0 to columns -1 for y equals 0 to rows -1. Then boolean equals true false. It's true if grid xy dot checked used equals true, return false. If it went through everything, return true. Okay, check the row. Where should we put it? Check for on a row somewhere. Private sub to draw. Copy this without coloring the items. Game ended in a draw. If check grid 1 dot check draw else do draw. Just checking this out. AI going to play against this one. Okay, but I'm going out from it's working. Now the AI, if you want to make it look like he's thinking, because we do not have as many things here, add thread thing.thread.sleep 10 milliseconds, so it doesn't use enough too much thing. Thread.sleep 100. Now it will be a little bit delayed. MAIO new game AI. Okay, it's a little bit delayed, but not enough. Let's give it 1 second to be thinking. It should before it does do turn here somewhere, do turn. Next turn, and next turn we'll do the application dot do events. AI. Yeah, so this makes it look like he's thinking, but actually he's not. Okay, so that was the tutorial. I know I did some things with the checking for 4 in a row a bit wrong, but I'm going to upload the source code so you guys can check. If you find something like something's not clear in the tutorial, you can just look it up, or well, use the tutorial. So I hope you liked it. Go and check out my the Facebook page to vote for what I should make next week. So yeah.